Today, during Reader's Workshop, we're going to switch things up a little bit, and we're going to talk about poetry. Today, I want to teach you that reading poetry is like reading songs. In fact, many poems are songs. I want you to think right now. Close your eyes and think about when we did shared reading. How many books did we read that were poems that were also songs? How many books did we read that you were singing along because you knew it was a song and we read it as a poem? Do you remember Miss Mary Mac? That's a poem and we sang and read it together. What about the Itsy Bitsy Spider? Remember that book? We read that and it's a poem too. Avid poetry readers read a poem over and over again until the tune is just right, the rhythm is just right, and the feeling is just right. So, Ms. Murphy's going to read you a poem that you know, and I want you to sing along because it's a song that's a poem that you know very well. I'm going to read the Itsy Bitsy Spider to you, and I want you to sing along this poem, all right? Sing with me. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Good job, guys. I loved hearing your singing. Guess what? You just sang poetry. Remember, poetry can be a book. It can be a song. So, I'm going to tell you what avid poetry readers do when they're reading poetry because you're going to have a poem that you have to read in a bit. Avid poetry readers, they first read the words. So, you're going to get a poem and you're going to first do what? You're going to read the words and then you're going to think about the poem. Then last, you're going to match the beat of the poem so that it sounds right whenever you're saying it. Match the beat. Okay? So, I have given you a poem that you are going to read. You are going to read the poem. It's on Seesaw, so go on Seesaw, read the poem that's on there. And I want you to record yourself singing that poem. Read it and sing it, okay? I want to hear you singing it. Record a video of you singing it and post it on Seesaw. And remember, you have to make sure to be an avid poetry reader. You got to read the words while you're singing it, right? But make sure you're thinking about the poem. Think about what the words mean. Think about what's going on. That way you can act it out too, like we acted up the spider went up the water spout. Think about what's going on so you can act it out. Remember, we're pretending too. And then match the beat of the poem. So make sure when you're reading it and singing it, it matches the beat of it and it sounds right, okay? All right, go and start doing your poem that I have on Seesaw. Read it, record it, put it so Ms. Murphy can see it on Seesaw. And when you're done with that, pick any book you want and read on Epic for 20 minutes. Do not forget to use your reading superpowers. All right? You know what these are. So, do those. Be super readers and go!